Wednesday, everybody. Sorry I'm starting this vlog so late, but I am in a reading slump, so I haven't really read much. But I did read some more in the Gilded One, so let's talk about that. I haven't read much more, but I read like 2 or 3 more chapters. I talked about it in my, I was talking about reading this book in, the video that just went up today where I was showing my book haul and giving you guys an update. So, since Talia's eating right now, I figured I would give you guys a quick update. And then I probably won't update you guys again until she leaves tomorrow sometime. So, I'm on 170 now. It's really good. I like this, this guy that she's met. She's not sure about him yet, but I'm hoping that he's a good guy. Because so far, I'm really, really liking him. I don't know how you say his name. I call him Keita, but I'm not sure. It's Keita. Keita? I don't know. Kata? Keitha? I'm not sure. I'm so bad at pronouncing names. I'm not sure if this is considered a spoiler, but if you guys are hesitant that it could be a spoiler, then just skip ahead until I'm done, until I put the book cover down, because I don't know if it's a spoiler, like I said, but it could be. For some people, might consider it a spoiler, so yeah. So just in case, okay, then just don't watch this part and come back after I put the book down. Okay, I'm going to put it down for a second. When it goes up, you should be out of here because it will get started. Okay, back up. Okay, so each of the girls are paired with a guy. I forget what it's called. They have a name for it. And Keita, how do you say his name? He is the one that she's paired up with. Because there's a girl camp and then there's a guy camp. And yeah. I'm not going to go into everything, but basically that, I don't know if you guys would consider it a spoiler. So, like I said, and I really like him. Something happened, and I'm not going to tell you what, but then he was like, me and you, we need to band together to make, and try to help each other and make sure that this certain event doesn't happen again. So, that's what's going on. But I really like, I forgot her name. I'm so bad at remembering names. Deka, how do you say her name is? I really like her a lot. I think she is growing as the further the book goes along. She gets, she's starting to get more, what's that called, to herself? Like, you know, like being more strong. Because to me, it feels like when she started out in the book, she believed so much of what she was taught in that village, in her village, that she thought everything she was doing was wrong, and that, you know, that her God will punish her. But now she's grown a lot, and she's starting to do things that she wouldn't have done when she first got there. And I love the friendship that she has with a lot of these girls, especially, what is her name? She met her, she wasn't in her village, but she met her when she was leaving her village. Let me see if I can find it. No, that ain't it. No, that ain't it. Let's see, what is her name? Is it Britta, or is that someone else? I'm trying to remember if it's Britta, her friend's name. I get names confused really easy. Yeah, that's her name. I really like her a lot, Britta. And some of the girls that are with them, I really like. So yeah. But yeah, end of what could possibly be a spoiler. But yeah, and I love this cover. I just can't get over it. Like, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Like, oh my gosh, and even the back is stunning. I just love the cover of this so much. There's so many, like, covers. Would you guys like me to do, like, a video where I talk about, where I show all my favorite book covers? I did that once before, but it was so long ago, so I could do an update and just show you. Not tell you what the books are about, but just show you the covers. I'm thinking. Just let me know what you think. But that's it. I just wanted to update you. I think now I'm going to try to read some more in King of Scars. If you don't watch, just in case you don't watch the book hauls, because I know some people don't like book hauls. Like I was saying, I'm reading also, well, rereading King of Scars. And I am on page 58 in that. So I think that's what I'm going to read next, is some more in this. And then go back to the Gilded ones. But I'm thinking about getting up to 200 at least in the Gilded ones, in case I don't get back to it today. And then I'm going to read this. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. And of course, this is for Tome Topple, and the other one is for the Owlcrate-a-thon. Owlcration-a-thon, or whatever it's called. Crate-a-thon? I forgot what it is. But anyways, whatever it's called. So, yeah. Those are my 2 books. I'm hoping to get done with these by at least Saturday or Sunday, because I'm in a reading slump. And in the book haul that I just did, these are 2 of the books I talked about, so I might try to read a little bit in each of these just to give it a try. This one, which is the Reese Witherspoon pick, YA pick. I'm not going to tell you what it's about, because I did. If you guys are curious, you guys can find out in the book haul that I did. But I want to, like, maybe try to read at least 40 or 50 pages in here just to get an idea sometime this week. And this one isn't supposed to be out until next week, but it came out already at Barnes & Noble. So, yeah, this one. This one looks so good, and I really want to try, like, a couple of chapters in this as well, at least, to see how I like it. So, but those will just be regular ones if I do that. But I'm going to let you guys go, and if I have a chance later today, I will update you. Otherwise, I'll update you when Talia leaves tomorrow, which is about 2:30. Okay, bye. 2:30 in the afternoon, of course, not morning. Okay. Hi everybody, happy Thursday. So, since I updated you, I did read more in not Cricket.
What?
Sorry. Hannah's in here. Sorry about that. I did read some more in King of Scars, but I have it over there. But I got to 100 and something in there. I don't feel like going over there to get it. And I read a little bit more in here. I got almost to where I wanted. As I told you, I wanted to get to 200, but I got to 196, so almost 200. And I'm really, 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 really liking it a lot still. And then I didn't start any in Firekeeper's Daughter yet. I'm gonna try to read a little bit of that pretty soon. But I did read just like one, like the prologue, the prologue and the first chapter in this. Very interesting. So first we got the prologue, and that was in October 9th of 1974. I was 4 years old. That's how old I am. And then I read the first chapter of the first part, because it was part 1. And this one is October 8th, 2004. Interesting. And then the one I'm getting ready to get into now is 15 hours after the first chapter. So, yeah, but I don't know how many parts there are. Let me see if it tells you. I see some, you can tell by looking at these little break-ins here. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. I'm trying not to, like, spoil myself. I don't know how many parts there are. I know there's at least 2 parts, but there might be more than 2 parts. It looks like there's something over here, too, but I'm not seeing it. I see some breakage right there, but I don't. Yeah, there's 3 parts. So, and so far, there's this guy. It ain't a spoiler because it happened in the prologue. There's this guy that he saw a car in the road, and then he got like spooked and went into the car, but then, and I don't know if he came out of the car. It was kind of confused to me. I don't know if he got out of the car and was killed. I think that's what happened. He got out of the car and he was killed. And we don't know who he is. I'll tell you what it says because it's not a spoiler. Yeah, okay, he did get out because it says he took a step around the truck. The car still protected him from what was over there. What was it? A pile of leaves? Dear Lord, not a body. Itching closer. The air left him as he realized too late what was in front of him. The thing was swift, and for a moment, his last moment, it had been oddly familiar. When it was over, the forest seemed to resemble itself. Resemble, how you say it, itself. And there was nothing except the sound of the 2 car radios playing the air that I breathe in Union. So, yeah. So that's how it starts out, really strange like that. And we know that it has something to do with the circus and the family. There's like a curse on the family, I guess, because it says right here. Let me find it. It says, a curse that may be tied. It says, some secrets about Laura's family history began to come to light, revealing a curse that had been claiming payment for the women in her family for generations. A curse that might be tied to her fiancé's mysterious disappearing parents. Now, this ain't a spoiler either, because it happens right away. But we find out that they've been together since they were 15, and of course there was cheating involved. He's cheated before when they were dating and together, and they broke up for a little bit also, but she said that, he changed a lot, but then he disappears. So I wonder if at first they're going to think that he just took off. But it sounds like it's going to be more than that, because it's basically a mystery, but it has to do with their generation and stuff like that. And I know it said something about that she finds some letters that her grandma, I think it's her grandma, wrote. And, yeah. And I guess that has to do with the supposed curse that they have. But there's definitely magic, because she was, like, altering her wedding dress. She didn't like it, so she was altering it a little bit. And then, yeah. So there's, like, magic and family mystery, different generations or time periods. But still, none of it's in our, now in our time, in our present. Their present is 2004. But yeah, it's very, very interesting so far. So already I'm intrigued. So I'm definitely going to be reading this as well this time. I'm trying to debate if I'm going to try and pick up Firekeeper's Daughter. I might wait and try to read that next week, a little bit of it. Because 4 books is going to be too much, especially when I'm in a read it slump. So the only thing I like about this is that all 3 of them are a little different. So especially this one. So it won't confuse my brain. And I already read, oh my gosh, King of Scars, so I remember a lot of it. So, well, I remember a lot of the ending. I don't remember a lot of what led to the ending, so. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. And if I read anything and I read a good amount of something, then I will update you. Otherwise, I will update you guys tomorrow. Alright, bye for now. So this is what we're having tonight. Sorry, my blanket's trying to get in the way. I made potatoes in the oven, so I oven baked the potatoes, and then I made meatloaf in the crock pot. So that's what we're having for dinner. Sorry, the oil from the potatoes are going into the ketchup, but that's okay. But that's what it is, if you guys were wondering what that is. It's nothing bad. It's just the oil coming off and all that good stuff coming off the potatoes. So, yeah, that's what we're having for dinner. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, bye. 갑자기 내게 나타나준 너. Hi everybody. I'm so sorry this vlog is so boring. Happy Friday. But I know this vlog has been very boring and I have hardly done any reading. I did make me I made my cow salad that I got from Walmart. I don't know, I've never had it before, so I don't know how I'm gonna like it. But I put everything but the like the peanuts or whatever it is that they put on theirs, because I had my own that I like to use for when I make a salad. So I added that to it. It was cranberries and almonds. Kind of usually get from my salads when I have a regular salad. But yeah, I've never had this one, so I'm kind of afraid. I do like cow though. That's my favorite thing. Like I get the poppy no, not poppy. This one's poppy. Poppy. Let me know. The dressing on here is poppy, but it's a cow something. The one I usually get is the chopped Asian one. And one of my favorite things, besides like the topping that they give you for it, is the cow. So I know I'm going to like the cow, but I'm not sure about the dressing that they put on it. It's like a poppy seed, and it's kind of, I guess it's supposed to be like a sweet poppy seed. I don't know. But I'm going to take a tiny bite and see. So sorry if I make a sound or anything. But I thought I would try it on here. It's okay. I don't know. But I like the cranberries a lot. But that's what it looks like. Sorry about this, chomping. But yeah, I haven't really read anything today. I read a little bit since I talked to you. The only thing I read was one thing I read was a little bit more than this. I think I'm on 80 something. No, not 80. I'm on 72. And like the first 40 pages I was really enjoying, but the last like 20, 30 pages have been kind of boring. And I'm really not in the mood for any of these. I'm going to show you what I got today. This ain't it. These two things I got. I'll show you in a minute. And I just dropped something on the floor because I'm always dropping. Because I'm a klutz. But I'm not in the mood for any of these. So I think I'm going to start my my book diary for Covenant. The third book in the Crave series by Tracy Wolff. So, I just did, was it this month or last month that I did Crush? So I want to do this one now. And I'm really excited. This one is also for Tome Topple. So I'll talk about this like without spoilers on here. On my regular reading vlog. But I'm also going to do a book diary like I did with the other one. So I haven't started yet, but this is going to be what I'm doing today. And then I pre-ordered, I think it's called, I forgot what it's called now. The Ones We Are Meant to Find or something like that. And I got my pre-order stuff for it. I forget when it comes out. Excuse me. I don't remember. Sorry, you guys. Got a little bit of a dry and like a tickle in my throat. I can't. It's like everything, like no matter, excuse me, no matter what I drink or eat, everything's like irritating my throat. But yeah, I don't remember when this comes out, but sorry, it's the ones where excuse me. See, I'm like, I've been doing this all day. I've been just like having a really bad, in my throat. It's called The Ones We're Meant to Find. Then, if you pre-order, like if you do one pre-order, it's they give $1 donation to the ocean conservants. I forget how you pronounce the word, but yeah, it tells you right up there. I don't remember, like I said, when it comes out, but it says, sorry, this is in cursive, so it's really hard for me to read. It says, 2 sisters, a twist you'll never forget. Dear reader, the first Hunger Games book came out when I was still in middle school. I devoured it in a matter of days and was soon hooked on all YA, which felt so much more immediate and relevant to my life than the classics we were assigned in school. But the more I read, the more I notice a trend. The older siblings tend to save the younger ones. What if I wondered the younger siblings didn't need saving? And so came the ideas for this book. It's something, a love letter to the dystopians I was reading as teens and the something I grew up watching. Maybe animes? I can't read cursive very well. Let me find where I was. But I think it's animes I grew up watching, as well as an exploration of my own question per the world. One that became disturbingly relevant in the year 2020. How much are we willing to sacrifice for other people? Our freedoms and rights in conflict with one another, or something like that. Can you live life to the max without harming someone else? And do you really know what it means to be true to ourselves? There are no right or wrong answers, only ones that ring true to you. I hope you find them as you cross oceans with C and Casey? I can't tell. Joanna H. But I'm sorry, you guys. I just suck at cursive. Reading cursive. I can't even hardly write cursive. And then we got some little cards. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Then the back looks like this. Excuse me. This one says, the ones we're meant to find. On the back. Must be the 2 sisters. I guess this is a love interest. And yep, and then the back of that one. So that's what I got. And then this author reached out to me and asked me if I would read and review this book. It comes out on the 29th of this month, so I'll show it to you guys. So I'm going to try to read it next week since it comes out on the 29th. I'm not sure, though, if I'm going to be able to get to it before the release date, but we'll see. But it's called Runaway Train by Lee Matthew Goldberg. Sounds interesting. It says, they told me I was out of control. They told me I was an out-of-control train about to crash. Everything changed when the police officer knocked on the door to tell me, a 16-year-old, that my sister Kristen had died of a brain aneurysm. Cue the start of my parents neglecting me and my whole life spiraling out of control. I decided now was the perfect time to skip town. It's the early 90s. Kurt Cobain Cobain, how do you say his last name? I always forget. Runs the grunge, how do you say that word? Music scene, and I just experienced some serious trauma. What's a girl supposed to do? I didn't want to end up like Kristen, so I grabbed my bucket list, turned up my mixtape of the greatest 90s hits, and fled LA. The goal was to end up at Kurt Cobain's house in Seattle, but I never could have guessed what would happen along the way. As it turns out, heartbreaking, inspiring, and laugh out loud funny, Runaway Train is a wild journey of a bygone era and a portrait of a one of a kind teenage girl trying to find herself again the only way she knows how. Sounds very interesting. Sounds like it'd be something like light, but yet also tough topic. And yeah, it sounds like it'd be something to read in between, like my all my different fantasy that I read. And it's interesting that it's in the 90s. So I always love to read the thing here. For Dad who loved to read. And it says, brought a ticket for a runaway train like a madman laughing at the rain. Little out of touch, little insane. It's just easier than dealing with the pain. Runaway train, never going back. Wrong way on a one-way track. Seems like I should be getting somewhere, somehow. I'm neither here nor there. So, yeah. So I will read it, and I will let you guys know. Well, when I read it, I'll let you guys know what I think about it. And, of course, it'll be in a read-a vlog. I just don't know, like I said, if I will get to it before the 29th. I'm going to try to get to it, like, maybe next weekend. I think that would be a fun time, is to, like, read it next weekend, because I'm off from babysitting. I have to babysit this weekend, after all. I didn't think I was going to have to. Well, I kind of figured I would, because Andrea always backs out and doesn't watch her kid. Changes her mind or says she has to work or something. She's always coming up with some reason not to take them. But anyways, enough of that rambling. But I'm very interested and intrigued. And like I said, it just sounds like it's going to be different than my normal reads. Because, you know, I don't read a lot of contemporary. And I don't really read a lot of, like, road trip type books. And this sounds like it's going to be a little bit of a road trip type book. So, yeah. Especially with, like, her in the car and stuff. It just looks really roady. So, yeah. But, I know this was a really boring vlog. Like, I hardly read anything. I didn't finish a book. But at least you got a little bit of everything. I read a tiny bit. I showed you guys the food I made yesterday. Showed you my salad for right now. And I showed you some reading stuff. I mean, not reading stuff. Showed you some mail. Okay. But that's going to be it for this vlog. If I read anything, I will start a vlog tonight. Yeah. I'm just so sorry, you guys, that this vlog is not as good as my very good. I'm just, like, in a reading slump. And I'm hoping reading Covenant will get me out of it, because it helped last time when I was in a reading slump. Reading Crush. So, yeah. And I loved Crave. The first time I read Crave, I was kind of in a little reading slump. So, all three of them help me usually when I'm in a reading slump. So, we will see if that will help. And you guys will find out in my upcoming vlog. Also, Book Not Believe, how you say it, comes on. I'm going to read when I can. I doubt if I'll finish a book, because, like I said, I have to wind up babysitting now. So, yeah. But we will try to at least read, like, part of a book during the thing. So, during her readathon, Becca, from Becca in the Books. So, yeah. So, I will talk to you guys all in the next vlog.